What you're about to see could be dangerous for your health. Seriously, this is not financial advice and this is not medical or health advice. What I'm about to do is maximum pain, maximum gain, and you should not follow it under any circumstances whatsoever. Between now and Thursday on the close, we are focused on a SpaceX large, huge, biggest short squeeze in history, taking my portfolio from $5,000 to $1 million. And in fact, if it hits the 200, $1.5 million. And while this is all going on, I am 100% focused and I am fasting. No food shall pass my lips until Thursday close, as of last night, around about 7 p.m. last night. So it's already been 12 hours. I am already in autophagy. My body is cleansing itself. My body will soon, in the next few hours, start to burn fat. My brain, my mind will focus. You will see an extra layer of focus on me over the next 12 hours. By tomorrow, I will hit a wall, then I'll come through the wall, and then I'll have a moment of enlightenment when my mind will focus as it starts to burn all of the bad cells, all of the recycled cells in my body. So for the next few days until the close on Thursday, when we will have the completion of our unlock for SpaceX, I could either be at zero and lose everything or be at $1.5 million while experiencing a 4-day extreme fast. As I've said before, this is not for you to follow. This is not financial advice. This is not medical or health advice. This is my journey. This is what I do from time to time to become extremely laser focused. I can pick up on what's going on around the world. I can sense things. I can feel things. I can see things. A lot of my processes on my trades, why I've beaten the market for 4 years in a row, I'm very much in touch with my senses and what is happening around the world. I can feel it, I can predict it, I see it, I vision it. It's not nothing to do with manifesting, none of that modern nonsense. It's about getting on and doing it, and I'm focusing. So by Thursday, my portfolio could dump to near nothing, or it could be at $1.5 million. The journey started last night, 7 p.m. It started on my Instagram last night, my personal journey. If you want to follow me, I'll drop the chat. I'll drop the link in there for you. We've got 14,000 people on Instagram following me. If you'd like to go behind the scenes and be part of the experience, what it feels like, updates along the journey, there is my Instagram. It's 99 cents to be a subscriber. 99 cents to be a subscriber, and you go behind the scenes into my home, follow my journey through SpaceX all the way through, what it feels like minute by minute, hour by hour, throughout the night. There it is. So get ready for an explosive week. What is going to happen? Is SpaceX unlocking on Thursday going to dump to $50 like everybody predicts? Social media does. It thinks it's all going down the toilet. Or, like what I think, it's going to be our finest hour. Stay hydrated. I most certainly will. I most certainly will be drinking water, electrolytes, and this morning I have my green tea. You can drink green tea. Okay, let's get ready for SpaceX. It's going to be a huge week. It's going to be historic. This time on by Thursday, the close, I could be at $1.5 million. I will probably be about 6 pounds lighter. That's what I normally lose over the 4 days. My mind will refocus. Everything will rebalance. All the cancerous, poisonous cells would have left my body, and my body would have used them. Burn them up. My focus, my laser focus will be increased. And Thursday, I'll be looking forward to a nice steak dinner. So let's get ready. Have you tapped the like button yet? Have you hit the subscribe button? Get ready for a week like you've never seen before. Again, this is not entertainment. This is not for you to follow. This is not advice. This is what I am doing in my journey. You are simply observing my life decisions. They are not yours. Do not follow me. Get ready. If you're watching later, you can skip through this. It's now time for me to have a quick sip of green tea, and I'll be right back. Get ready for a huge week with SpaceX. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor for the most dramatic, most powerful 5 days we've ever had on this channel. I've taken my portfolio from $5,000 to just under $1 million in 4 years. I've beaten every hedge fund out there. In fact, it was shared this morning in social media that Martyn Lucas has beaten every major hedge fund now for 4 years in a row. This is about to continue or about to collapse, because what's happening as of 7 p.m. last night, I have entered a very focused personal health fasting, which means I'm not eating anything whatsoever. You shouldn't follow this at all. This is not a health advice or financial advice. All the way through until the close on Thursday, when we would have completed the entire unlock. Now, I think it's going to be our finest hour. I think we're going to $1.5 million. I might be wrong. I could be embarrassingly wrong. If I'm wrong, you'll see it on the screen live. If I pass out and faint because I'm not eating, you'll see that live. Now, that's not being done to be entertaining. This is my journey. This is not health advice, financial advice of any description. This is my journey. You chose to watch. You wasn't invited here. You chose to watch. So what I'm going to go through this week is 100% all in on one stock. I'm not eating or fasting, not for entertainment purposes. It's so I can focus. My body will enter autophagy. It's already entered that stage now, and I'll be able to focus. I am drinking electrolytes, green tea and water throughout that period. I will not be eating anything at all, but I will be focusing massively on every single trade, every single filing, every single piece of news from every single major investor institutions around the world when it comes to SpaceX. I'm going to be watching it tirelessly, and we're going to be here live throughout the entire experience, up to 12, 15-hour days, because I believe everyone in life has a choice. Everyone in life gets given one moment, and I believe that this is my moment. We all remember the man who bought Apple or Bitcoin or Amazon, Microsoft when it first came out and thought, if only I bought when it first came out. Well, this is my opportunity. I recognize it. I believe it's going to be a huge investment, and that is why I've taken this decision. So I believe this will be my finest hour. I know there are many people looking to see me fail, hoping that I fail, hoping I get a margin call, hoping I lose it all, and probably think it'd be quite funny if I passed out live on the show due to not eating. So again, I do give a health warning. Please do not follow this. It's not recommended at all. All right? This is my journey. So let's get straight into it. Let me explain to you why I've made this decision of I believe that SpaceX is without doubt the game changer for me. So let me start from the beginning. Let me show you my portfolio. This is all my money, the bank account, everything I own. This is literally my bank account, everything. I started with $5,000. I have now got 888. By the way, that's the lucky Chinese number, and this is in real time, by the way. So, if you've watched this show, you will know that amazing, magical things happen all the time. It's by no coincidence we're at 888. It's the Chinese magic number. I've been to China many times. It's a wonderful country. Japan is my favorite, but there you go. The lucky number of China is being displayed on the screen. It's not by any coincidence either. I doubt that for a moment. But anyway, so what we see right now is my portfolio at $888,000. Now, some people will say that's because you've earned money on YouTube. No, it's not. And I will show you. In this last year alone, I've made $266,000 profit. You can see that on the screen. Past year, over $250,000 in profit. That's not earning money. You could put $1 billion in my portfolio, and if I invested it wisely, I might make money. If I invested it badly, I would lose money. As you can see, I have made $250,000. I've beaten every hedge fund, every Wall Street manager in the world for 4 years in a row. And let me show you that. So let's go to qualifications first of all, and I will ask my entire audience to fact check me and verify me live right now. Fact check me, verify me live in the show if every single statement I say is true. If one statement is inaccurate, say so. Say Martyn is a liar or a scammer, all right? But if every single statement, not just one, all of them are true, I want the chat to blow up with yeses. So let's look at the benchmark. The benchmark is the S&P 500 year to date. Now, you're told by your government, politicians, best year ever. It's all the best. It's all brilliant. It's a rubbish year. Of course, the S&P is up. It's up most years. Not always. Some years it goes sideways. But mostly it goes up. So to say it's the best year ever when it's up is a bit silly. That's like a child in a playground reading a comic. But we are up 13% on the S&P. If you'd put your money there, stayed there, done nothing, you'd be up 13%. Great. Not so bad. I'm pretty impressed. Everyone's saying yes, and I'm not even told you what I'm going to say yet. That's the faith and the trust that my audience have in me, that what I'm about to say will be 100% honest. They're already saying yes before I've even asked and told you the statements. So look, we are up 13% this year. Oh, we got a jewel this morning. It's not one of the magic ones, I'm afraid. Up 13%. All right. That is how you measure yourself. So let's look at my performance this year on a day, of course, where SpaceX, all in one stock, is actually down year to date. What's my performance? 49.5%. Stick that in your pipe, Michael Saylor. Stick that in your pipe, Merrill Lynch, all the main banks across the world. Fisher, you name it, Tom Lee, anybody you like, you can dream of numbers like that. Not even close, 49%. Now, some of you will say, well, I'm impressed. That's very good. I've done it for 3 to 4 years in a row. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times. Does that make me the greatest investor in the world? Well, if you'd like to find out if I'm the greatest investor in the world, on the home page of the channel, when you go onto the channel when I'm off air, you will see a video at the top. Recommend everyone watch it. Most don't get through the first 20 minutes and they miss the main part. That's why we did it. The main part comes halfway through and we wanted to see who would actually watch it. We only want to educate and provide information for those with the intelligence to stick around for more than 2 minutes. So if you did manage to get through that video, you would have learned some big secrets of the way I invest. It's on the homepage of the channel at the top. I recommend if you really want to make some money, you go and listen to it. If not, watch the first minute, get bored and move on. So there you go. There's my performance. I've beaten everybody. Now, why have I beaten everybody? What do I know more than anyone else? Nothing. Am I smarter than anybody else? Oh,
Sunshine X 200
Sunshine.
Fuels. Sunshine.
One of the magic ones. Is it going to trigger? Is it going to trigger something? XRP. Yes. Always believe in your flow. One of the magic jewels this morning triggered XRP song. So what do I know? Why am I able to beat the market so consistently? Am I the greatest investor in the world? Well, maybe on paper, possibly. But what do I know that they don't know? How come I can beat Berkshire Hathaway and Warren Buffett? Aren't they hailed as the greatest investors in the world? Well, they're not. Spoiler alert. And you'll say, well, I thought Warren Buffett was the greatest investor. The Oracle of Omaha. Well, let me give you a little bit of facts, shall I? He made most of his money after he was 65. We all want to praise somebody. We all want to believe in something. That's why community is the most powerful thing. Our community here is incredibly powerful, right? We all want to be part of something. We all want to believe something. But a lot of people believe nonsense. Now, Warren Buffett is a good investor. He's not performed as well as me over the last 4 or 5 years, not even close. However, he's pretty good. Is he smarter than me? Yes, he is. He knows more about balance sheets and numbers and options and shorts and everything than I do. Absolutely he does. I'm an entertainer. I'm a musician. I have been investing since I was 17 with Barclays Bank. I'm not stupid, but I'm not Warren Buffett. So how can I beat Warren Buffett so consistently? Well, that's easy. It's not even difficult to make money. The hard part is to keep it. And we literally have that, by the way, on a t-shirt. MartynLucasShop.com. You can get yourself a t-shirt. Let me see if it works this morning. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. MartynLucasShop.com. Did it come through in the chat? I don't think it did it? Did it? No, it didn't. All right, I'll give you the link manually. You can get your name on a t-shirt, MartynLucasShop.com. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. I'll drop it in the chat for you right now. There you go. So why have I been able to beat him? Well, first of all of you can do the same thing. Every one of you has an advantage over every big bank, Wall Street manager, everybody. Because you have the freedom and flexibility to do things they can only dream of doing. All right? That doesn't mean you will do it. That doesn't mean you're smarter than them, but it does mean you do have the advantage over them. But as history will show you, the most privileged people in the world perform the least. In America, you are more likely to succeed than any other nation on earth, except the majority of people in America absolutely fail below the rest of the world. That's a fact. If you think about the greatest scientists, the greatest doctors, they don't very rarely come from America. They come from underprivileged societies. And why is that? Immigrants. Because they work harder. They recognize opportunity. Because you have privilege doesn't mean to say you're going to use it. And most people look for the easy option and they fail. So just because you are in America and you have the best opportunity, more likely you will fail because you don't recognize it. That's the first bittersweet pill to take. Now, I have given seminars. I have been asked to attend business meetings in America. When I first came to America, I joined business groups. I joined boards. I joined chambers of commerce all over the place. And I would get up and I would speak to people. And people would often say to me, people that have been here all their lives, they would say to me, Martyn, how come you're so optimistic and you're so excited and you're growing and you're building your business exponentially, and yet we are struggling? And that's because you're entitled to it. And you expect it to happen. You don't recognize the opportunity you have and you don't work hard. Yes, we do. We work really hard. I said, you don't know what work is. Yes, we do. Don't you tell me. You asked me the truth. I'm giving you the truth. You want politically correctness? I'm not that person. I'm here to get it done. You want to be my friend because I can deliver to you, so I'm going to deliver. So be shush and listen, or I leave. It's up to you. I value my time. You might not value yours. And that's a bit rude, but then they listen. So you've got to recognize opportunity. You say you work hard. No, you don't, and I'll prove it to you. Number one, you are at a business meeting right now, a network meeting. If you worked hard, you would be producing services and goods right now, but you're not. You're at a network meeting. And I've observed you throughout this network meeting, and all I've seen you do is walk around giving everybody business cards, trying to get everyone to phone you up and be your best friend, in a promise that you'll be their friend and you'll buy stuff from them. That's what networking in America means. It means going to a meeting, collecting business cards and telling each person you'll buy their car insurance if they'll buy something from you. The most ridiculous waste of time. The business people, the successful people, haven't got time for meetings. They're doing it. You don't need to join a meeting. You don't need to join a club. You don't need to join some chamber of commerce. What you need to do is get out on the street and do it. The other day, I was driving from my neighborhood, and there were some young people out on the street selling lemonade. They'd made lemonade. Are they the future billionaires? Likely, yes. They're out there making business. Business does not require contacts, does not require friends. You can go alone. The man that will happily walk alone is the most successful man and the most dangerous man there is. Those that need to be part of a crowd are useless. Be prepared and be happy in yourself and go out there and do business. Well, you might say, well, how can I do business? How can I make money if I've got no friends and contacts? Money will come to you. It gravitates to you because successful people will stick to successful people like glue. You don't need to go and give them a business card and go to a silly meeting and trying to buy them or bribe them. You gain followers, you gain customers, you gain friends by delivering on what you set out to do. They will find you, they will come to you. I never advertise. I don't take sponsorship from anyone, and yet I'm successful now. I've made nearly $1 million. I've got 4 successful businesses, and everything was done by myself on my own, staring down the lens of a camera lens, staring down the camera. You know what I mean. Anyway, everyone has the same opportunity. So why have I got an advantage over Warren Buffett on every bank in America or around the world? Because the very banks and the very institutions know that I won't use it. They give me the power to make them money. They don't give me the power for me to make money. They give me the power for them to make money. Your brokerage app that you are on right now, your Robinhood app that you are on right now, was not designed to give you money. It was designed to take your money. It's a business, not a charitable organization. It's a business. Every single tool inside this app that you are using now was designed to take money from you. Some examples of that will be things like the stop losses. That's designed to take money from you because every major bank and every major institution sees your trades, front runs you and sells it back to you. That is now policy. That is a real thing. You sit there thinking you're winning when you're not. You sit there and buy and sell thinking you're winning when you're not. You don't understand the FIFO rule. You don't understand the tax loss. You've got no idea what you're up against. How many times you'll buy a stock and just at the moment you buy it, it goes down. You think that always happens to me. It always happens to you because you are already losing. The banks and the institutions and the power has given you the tools to win for them. You will not win until you see it the way they see it. You are a customer, no more than that. You're not an investor. You're not beating the market. I'm beating the market.
I can't believe this.
A customer. Let's read this.
_Raider has become a member. This I know to be true. Since day one, Martyn has been an honest straight shooter, helping when nefarious YouTubers spew BS like he walked Jim Cramer, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. I cannot thank you enough, sir. Portfolio up 19%.
19% year to date. Well, congratulations. You've beaten the market as well. So why does this exist? Why is this the case? Well, capitalism and power is not about making money. Spoiler alert, folks. What it's actually about is controlling money. If you control money and you're successful, you make money. Those that chase money lose money. Those that control money make money. I often say on this show, my job is not to make money. My job is to not lose money. And by not losing money, I'm making money. People will tell you that if you remain in the market You'll always make money because the stock market always goes up. They don't have a clue what they're talking about. Your granddad, your mum, your dad, everybody down the pub, your mates who don't even do it, will say, just remain in the market. Just buy a low-cost index. You'll make money. You didn't make money at all. What happened was money got devalued over time, so the share price went up, so it looks like you've made money. You've not made money. You may have barely kept it up with inflation. That is not investing. That is collecting. We can all have a job and put our money every week into an index fund or give it to an investment manager. That is not investing. That is collecting. And you're doing it for somebody else. They make commission on every single investment you make. That's what most people in America do today. They have a job, they have a 401k, and they pay someone to put their money in a basket. And they're told that the money is focused on them, their individual needs. What a load of nonsense. How many needs are there? How many needs can there be? Well, there isn't. Let me tell you how it works. When you meet with a financial advisor, they will say, do you like high risk? What's your goals? And everyone will say, I want to make some money. Well, there's a surprise. I want to make more money than I've got today. I want to be financially independent. Of course you do. These are all the buzzwords of the need that they can sell you. Remember, they are selling control. You think they're the experts. You will give them their money. You will pay them a commission to basically put you in one of 5 buckets. Everybody is different, but everybody is the same. Nothing special about you. You are in a bucket with another million people, all like you, that said during the interview, well, I want to make some money. I like a bit of risk and blah, 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 blah. Somebody else would have said, I don't like any risk. I just want to earn 4% a year, which is pointless because now you're just keeping up with inflation. So I want to put myself into a dividend stock or whatever it might be. And you with another million people go in that bucket. And every month, not every minute like I do it, not every second like I do it, but once a month they rebalance your portfolio with a million other people all in that bucket. Is that individual? Is that a strategy that you think is worth 1 or 2%? Some people pay 10% for that, believe it or not. Well, of course it's not, but you'll do it because the bank, the institution has given you the tools and you will take them and you will lose and they will win every single time. That is how it works. That is called control. That's why you leave your money in the bank. Every year you lose 4%. Every $100 you have in the bank loses $4 every year. One year you have 100, next year you got 96, next year you got 92. Your money is going down and down and down while the bank goes up and up and up. But you were told, leave your money in the bank. Who told you that? People that don't know what they're doing. Your mum. Is your mum your financial advisor? No, she's not. She cares about you more than the bank. But she has no idea what she's talking about. She's just your mum. She loves you, but does that mean she qualifies as a financial advisor? If you want your car fixed, do you go to a mechanic or your mate down the pub? You go to a mechanic, right? Well, remember, if you go to a financial advisor, he is paid to control your money. That's what he does. And you might think, well, I'll go to a different financial advisor then, shall I? All financial advisors share the same docket. They go down to the same pub. They hang out with the same lawyers because they can't get sued. They all do the same thing. They can't take risks. They can't do things that you can do as a retail investor. So already you're starting to realize that you have more power and control because their very existence is not to make you money. It's just to not get sued by you and do no worse than the competition. That is their directive. Their directive is not to make you money. It's to keep you as a customer, control your money, not get sued, and don't do any worse than anybody else. That's their job. Just the same way as your employer keeps you employed. His job is to keep you to do the work he wants you to do to make him rich. He's not giving you a job because he's nice. If he pays you $20 a month, it's because if he pays you $20 an hour, it's because he makes $40 an hour. You're never going to get what you're worth, ever. If you have a job and you work for somebody else, you're never going to get what you're worth. You can't get what you're worth. Because if you get what you're worth, your employer would be losing money. His job is not to pay you. His job is to control you. Pay you just enough so you can't quit, just enough so you stay, just enough so he keeps you working for him so he can double your value with his bottom line profit. That is how the world works. That's how it works. Now then, you might say then, all right, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to work for myself. You can't do that either. We can't all work for ourselves. There'd be nobody doing anything. We rely on the people that provide the services. We rely on the man working in McDonald's serving us burgers. Because without him, we don't get any food. We rely on all the supply chain to give us what we need. We can't all be entrepreneurs, business people. The majority of us have to have a job. That's what it is. And most people, that's what they want. They don't want to be self-employed. They don't want to work for themselves. They want to work for the man. And they're okay with that. They are comfortable with that. Different people want different things out of life. They'll all say, I want to get rich and so on and so forth. And some will achieve it and some won't. But some people will want to be employed. They like the comfort of it. And some want to walk alone and do their own thing. And some will want to be a business person, but as part of a group. Everyone is individual on that choice. Okay. So now we understand how capitalism works, how the banks work, how money works. We have to decide what to do with our money. So you go to work, you earn some money. Or in my case, I work for myself. I create income every day. I go on YouTube, I get a super chat, I get an ad, I sell a t-shirt, whatever. That's my job. Okay, my job is also, and the biggest part of my job is actually trading. I make more money doing the job than talking about the job. And that is the first signal to success. The ones down the network meetings, they're talking about success. I am demonstrating and I am publicly showing you success. My success is not by sponsorship ads. Weak investors, unsuccessful investors, like virtually every YouTube channel on earth that covers this subject, has sponsors. I am the only channel over 100,000 that has no sponsors. There's none other. And I'll tell you why after we've read this special guest. I'm drinking green tea, day one of my fast.
At Vocal Fossa tipped €11 through Super Chat. System is designed to extract the max amount of money from you. Everything is priced at exactly what you will tolerate. Stop being the person they price for. Own the companies doing the pricing.
That is absolutely right, Vocal Fossa. You could walk around the mall on minimum wage. Maybe you're unemployed, receiving unemployment benefit or whatever, or you work at a minimum job and you will walk into the Apple store and you'll buy a new iPhone. You'll then buy a pair of Nike trainers. If you own the Nike shop and you own the Apple store, you get your phones for free with the profits you make from those buying it. Absolutely. But we can't have everybody not buying phones and Nike trainers. Otherwise, we've got no business. But don't worry. There'll always be the consumer. There'll always be the ones that feed the system. Because I can tell you what to do, but most of you will never do it. I'm just going to read to you now some of my favorite quotes. These are things that I have put together that I believe are the Bible of investing. These are things that I believe will serve you right. And I've written them all down. So I don't forget them. So I'm just trying to find them right now. These are the things that I live by every day. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to drag this up here. And I'm going to put this here. and I'm going to read to you the things that I've written down, which very often make their way onto a t-shirt. And these are the points that I think are the most important for it when it comes to investing. So I'm going to share with you some key points that I have learned from my experience of trading and investing since I was 17 with Barclays Bank, right? When the time comes to buy, you won't want to. So when it's the right time to buy an investment, you won't want to. You will feel that is a bad investment. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of that, but this doesn't mean to say it's the time to buy. Let's take XRP, for example, or crypto, all crypto, apart from just rubbish, pointless, binky bonk stuff. Right now, nobody is buying XRP. Of course, the same influencers are out there telling you that you need to custodian with them, you need to follow them, their training course. I give you my training course for free. My Discord server's a couple of bucks. It never goes up in price. We have best practices from 5 years in a row. We have no sponsorship. I make money from doing it. But those people are telling you right now, XRP is brilliant. We're going to go to $1 million. No, we're not. They tell you that because they are trying to sell you something. They don't make money from doing it like I do. They make money from selling it. That's not what I do. That's why I demonstrate every day. You can be part of our Discord and everything else for literally a couple of bucks. And now, as of today, there are no spaces left on Discord. Right? We've got a new service now on Discord. It's friends and family only. If you'd like to join, you can apply when I invite you, and I'll let you know when that is during today's show, and you have 1 hour to join. That's it.
440 jewels.
1 hour.
Uncle
I'll tell you about it in a minute. If you want to see all of my trades 24/7, talk to pro investors in the best Discord server on earth, no doubt about it, never pay more than a couple of bucks for the rest of your life, no inflation, no ads, no bots, no commercials, everything is fantastic about it, right? If you want that, I will tell you about that shortly. And when I tell you about it, there'll be 1 hour application and that's it. And if you fail the application, you get no chance to ever do it again. That's how our Discord works now, right? You will get a 1 hour window. We do this to protect our members, to protect our server. We don't want thousands to join. We only want the best people. And we already have over 1,000 pro investors, many whales, some small traders as well. All right. So if you want to join, I'll tell you when. And when I tell you, you get 1 hour and that is it. No more. And if you fail, you'll never get a chance again. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. So XRP, is it time to buy? Well, when it is time to buy, you won't want to. Nobody's buying XRP now. Nobody wants to buy now. Is it the bottom? No, I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I honestly don't know. And right now, there's no money going into it. I think SpaceX is taking all of the money right now. Honestly, I think there's no value in this whatsoever at the moment. Everyone is waiting for something lower, 60, 50, 20, 10, 1 cent. I mean, so the point I'm trying to make is when it's time to buy, you won't want to. It could be the time to buy and nobody wants to. But the adverse nonsense of this is once it starts to shoot up to $4, $5, everybody will buy. How crazy is that? Next quote that I use, these are my own quotes, my own thoughts I've written down for you. Most important, our time together will be thoughtful of the time it takes, thereby being useful. I do not want to spend 1 second of my life splurting splurge and nonsense and BS. For what? For what benefit? I've used energy I could have used elsewhere. So what was the point of that? What benefit did it do to you? None. Did I sell you something? Maybe I could have conned you out of some money. Would that be beneficial? No. Nothing real is gained by selling people nonsense. Earning people's trust and support and building something real is valuable. Selling something today when they go away tomorrow is worth nothing. So this entire experience is about being thoughtful and useful. Your life should be the same. Always be thoughtful and useful, and then money will come to you. Don't even look for money. Money will take care of itself because people will gravitate you when they benefit from you. Real money in crypto is not price, it's power and control, and you have neither. So when we look at crypto, people talk about it and they go, the price, the number. That's what you're fed on a screen. That's what's there to keep you in control. Real power in crypto is control, not the price. And you have no control over either. None. You as a retail investor have zero control over the price of any crypto you own. All right? So start realizing that. Don't be in any asset where idiots reside with huge leverage. Right? Now then, you might say, I bet there are idiots buying SpaceX and you're all in on SpaceX. Well, do you know what? You'd be surprised. Most people that I speak to that aren't yet in SpaceX will say it's too expensive. They will look at it and they'll go somewhere else. We asked the question a couple of days ago, if I gave you a business, if I was Mr. XRP and I could give you every single XRP coin in the world where you owned it all right now, or Berkshire Hathaway, which one would you take? Answer in the chat right now. See if we got any new people that haven't done this before. Answer in the chat. Would you take XRP if I could give you every single XRP coin in the world right now as a business, or would you take Berkshire Hathaway? We've got 1970 Buckley just gifted 5 memberships. If you become a member today and upgrade, 20% of you will, 80% of you won't. 80% of you will waste it. 20% of you will go a whale who makes money, an entrepreneur, a business person by the name of 1970 Buckley who runs businesses, makes money, has just donated to you. A successful entrepreneur business person has spent their hard-earned money when they could have made money out of it, knows to give away money and support is the best return. She knows it, I know it. She's giving money, I give my time. She can't give her time, she's given you money. She's paid for your membership. Now you could do nothing about it, and 80% will do nothing about it. 20% will go, I'm going to take advantage of that. And you'll go on the membership page right now and you'll upgrade your membership so you don't lose it. Otherwise, it just disappears in 30 days. You'll upgrade it. You'll take Electrum. You'll get the Electrum roll, which will give you 30% off because you've been bought now. You've been given a bronze membership, so 30% reduction. You now will see all of my trades 24/7, and you'll see how I've been beating the market for 3 and 4 years in a row. Not bad, right? 20% of you will do it. 80% won't.
I can't believe this.
That's the gift of education and community. That is what 1970 Buckley has done because she can, because she's successful. Now, you could do the same. Do you decide who you are? Right. I asked the question, Berkshire Hathaway or XRP? Well, all my members, all the smart people said Berkshire Hathaway. Well, of course you would. If you've got any brains at all, you would recognize one is a great business managed by the greatest minds on earth with history, success, balance sheet, cash, structure, everything else. That would be a great thing to own. Of course it would. Of course it would. Only dumbasses would say XRP. Right. So now you know the best business. Why didn't you go out today and buy $10 of Berkshire Hathaway? If you're smart now, you'll feel embarrassed and you'll go, well, I had $10 to buy XRP today. I'm going to buy $10 of Berkshire Hathaway. That would be the smart thing to do. Now, some people would say, but I only get 0.0001 share of Berkshire Hathaway. But you invested $10 in the best business. That is how to be successful. Not, well, I end up with 5,000 coins, or in this case, you'd end up with 10 coins if they were $1 each, right? You would somehow think you've got more. You haven't got more. You've already decided what's the best business, so simply invest in the best business. But you won't do it. You'll think it's better to own 10 coins. Like I've said before, my business, I earn 120 grand a year on YouTube, so I'm worth 120 grand. You could say I'm worth 240 if you want to value my business over 2 years, which is the preferred metric for measuring a business's value. So if I had 240,000 shares at $1 each, that would be exactly the same at one share at 240,000. Be exactly the same. So you'd buy my business. You'd put $10 into it. Doesn't matter whether you get one share or 1 million shares. What matters is you have bought that business with the money that you can afford to allocate. Simple. So don't be in assets where idiots reside with huge leverage. Would you hang out in the worst bar in town? Well, would you? Maybe. If you're looking for some cheap woman for the night, maybe you will hang out in at the worst bar in town. I like to be surrounded by the best people. People that win, successful, intelligent, motivated, driven, not the drunk in the end of the bar, sitting there with his belly hanging out. I want to talk to the smartest people on earth. I want to surround myself with the winners, because if you surround yourself with winners, you become a winner. I will tell you a true story of one of the idiots that I met at a network meeting. Some guy told me he was a marketing guy. And he came up to me and he said, this was his opening statement, here's my business card, ready to get famous? I went, I beg your pardon? Ready to get famous? Where did you read that, mate? I said, if you Googled me, he said, why? Should I have? I said, well, might be a good idea. Before you go up to somebody you don't know and go, want to get famous, you might want to find out who you're talking to. Well, he assumed I was another idiot at the network meeting with nothing to do than hang out with my friends and pretend to be famous and pretend to be successful and rather be at work just talking nonsense, right? So he assumed I was one of them. He didn't do any research. I said, go and Google me. And then when you've Googled me, book an appointment with me, come round my house and tell me how you're going to get famous. So he did. He walked away. A week later, he came round my house. He knocked on the door. He came in. He was 5 minutes late, by the way, which is always a good sign when someone comes late to a meeting that they set up to try and sell you something. But there you go. He came late. I let him in my house, was sat at the bar having a cup of tea. And he said, oh, I did Google you. He said, you're right. You're the world piano man. I said, you've played in Vegas. You've had your own show. You've toured the world. You've had all these businesses. Congrats. Really, really great. Ready to get famous? I went, okay. Tell me how you're going to make me famous. He said, well, I'm a marketing expert. Are you? I said, yeah. And I'm going to make you famous, more successful than you've ever been by a marketing campaign. So I'm going to give you money to promote me. Yeah. Okay. Show me your plan. He had a plan. His plan that he designed specifically for me, like the financial advisors who put together a package of information just for me, because I'm completely unique, because, I'm different to everybody else. I've got this specific need of, I want to get rich. That's amazing. That makes me really unique. Anyway, let's go green. I prefer green. So he came out with this little strategy and he went, they're mine, $1,500 a month. I said, what do I get for that? He said, you get 4 Instagram posts a month. You get this, you get that. I will track your progress, blah, 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 blah. I will SEO you. I will this, I will that. I said, great. That's marvelous. So I'm basically paying you to basically do what I can do myself. Oh, yeah, but I'm an expert. Who says you're an expert? You said you're an expert. What makes you an expert? I can learn every single thing that you're doing right now. And I already do it. I actually put a post out on every social platform, every 30 minutes, 24 hours a day. While you've been watching this stream, folks, right now, there's been three so far in the period that you've been watching this stream, 3 shorts on my clips channel, my Instagram, my Facebook, the main channel, and X. While I've been sitting here right now, at the beginning of the show, in that little countdown, I did it. I worked extremely efficiently and I did it. That's what that little countdown was for. And if you go and look now on the clips, the X, the YouTube channel, the Instagram or Facebook, you will see the 3 clips that I've put out at the beginning of this show right now. I've done it myself. Don't need to pay someone. Anyway, I looked down at his shoes. This guy had a pair of old shoes that he didn't even polish. They were all dirty and scuffed. I said, let me tell you, mate, it's the first thing that any successful person does. He looks at a man's shoes. If you enter someone's office or home trying to sell them stuff, make sure that you have at least bothered to polish your shoes. Because either you're lazy, and if you're lazy, I don't want you working for me, or you've got no money because you can't sell this nonsense and you're unsuccessful. Equally, I don't want you working for me. You can imagine how embarrassed he was at the state of his shoes. And then I said one final thing. Never, ever present your presentation that you are this amazing person with a broken iPad with glass, all the cracks in it. Do you know how that looks? That tells me 100% you are a failure. She said, no, I've really delivered it. I've really been successful. You're not that successful, mate. Because if you were successful, you would have not walked in here with a broken iPad. Get out of my house, bugger off, you're a waste of time. And that is what happened. That is a true story. I kicked that guy out. He's now walking around network meetings telling everybody how to get rich and famous. But he's not walking around my business. 3, 2, 1.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's look at the markets. How is it all going to pan out today? Here we go. So we're up $1,400. We're up 0.31. Are we beating the market? Yes, we're beating the market. Everybody. 1, 2, 3. Again, beating the market again. Virgin Galactic trimming down. We're looking to buy some more, but we are up on Virgin Galactic by now 8.5%. Just under $1,000. We trimmed the top. Did warn you. Most of you didn't do it. You collected it. We made money from it. SpaceX going up. Is it going to go to $200 by Thursday? I think it could. Palantir up. Gold, up. Amazon, up today, but trimming back on the bell. Apple, up 0.17. Enphase Energy, my favorite asset, to go all the way to $100. It needs interest rates to come down, but it has the best balance sheet on the stock market. Coca-Cola, we made money on this, and I told you once we did, it would hit $90 and then we'd buy it back lower. The number I gave you is only for Discord members and only for YouTube Electra members. I'm not sharing it live on the show. When it gets there, I'll buy $500,000 of Coca-Cola, and all of my members will probably do the same thing. No, we can't move the market. We don't anticipate moving the market. Of course we can't move the market, but we all know what we're going to do, and that time is not here. J&J going down, now down 0.7 on the day. Chevron Oil up 0.38. The war in the Strait of Hormuz, Iran, is getting worse. It's cost the US government, the US taxpayer, billions of dollars. We've achieved absolutely nothing. The only winner has been the US government, who have done trades on this and made money out of it. Everybody, including myself, by the way, everybody else has lost money, and it's going to get worse. A carry trade unwind is still on the cards, and a full-blown correction and crash is still on the cards, I believe, coming in October. Tesla, why anyone buys this, I don't understand. I can't see it going anywhere. I think it's going to $80 because of SpaceX. McDonald's is down today. Google is flat today. In fact, it's just turned red. Microsoft is down today, 0.74. Meta Platforms going down. This is an $800 stock, but not in these conditions. Not bad buy right now. You might think that's not a bad buy for you. Nvidia is up 0.31. It's up on the back of SpaceX. I'm now up $7,000 on the day. I'm smashing the market again. Walmart down. I won't buy it until it goes to 100. Tilray Brands, it's a joke stock. It's worth absolutely zero. Robinhood up 0.28. Vertical Aerospace, it is down. We told you, we warned you where it was all going. Joby Aviation down. Archer Aviation, this can go all the way down to $1.50. No value here whatsoever. One of the most ridiculous, hyped up stocks there is. Bad idea to chase that. Taiwan Semiconductor up 0.8. Bitcoin's hardly moving at all, but everyone's getting excited. And there is the rundown of the day. So am I up? Am I beating the market again? I'm up nearly 2%. Martyn is beating the market again. All right. Now then, let's get back to our big story of the day. We're going through the strategies of everything today so you can win. And in a moment, I will give you the chance to get all this information behind the scenes, the training, the information, the trading indicators, the one-on-one support, and you will have 1 hour, no more, and only one time chance to join our Discord. I'll explain that shortly. So, if you've just tuned in, let me explain to you what is happening this week. I am not eating a single thing other than green tea, water, and electrolytes until the close of business on Thursday night. Why am I doing that? Well, I want to make it absolutely clear, you should not follow me. This is not financial advice. This is not medical advice. This is not health advice. I'm pleading with you, do not do what I do. What I do is extreme. I study the stock market 12, 15 hours a day, and I do extreme things. Okay? Don't follow me. Switch off now if you can't control your own behavior. Seriously, I don't want your super chat. I don't want your membership. I don't want nothing from you. This is me sharing with you in my private place of what I'm doing. You was not invited. You came in here today of your own free will. And you're staying with me. 98% of my viewers are members. 98% of my members watch 4 hours and 4.5 hours on average a day, the highest of any channel in the world, even more than Netflix. Okay? So just bear that in mind. So last night at 7 p.m., I stopped eating. It's now been over 12 hours. My body has now entered or about to enter autophagy. What it's now doing is it's burning the fat in my body. It's starting to recycle cancerous cells, poisonous cells, bad cells in my body. My brain by tomorrow will start to hit a wall, and by tomorrow afternoon, I will start to get enlightenment. My mind will wake up, because it will be burning pure energy, not processed food, not stuff that I think I want to eat. It'll be burning up the waste in my body. It'll be burning up the fat around my belly, and it will be fueling my brain. I will get clarity that I've not experienced since I last did this. And I'm doing it because I want ultimate focus and clarity going into Thursday. Because on Thursday, we will get the biggest unlock to date with SpaceX. And everyone thinks that SpaceX is going to $50. Social media does because it wants to sell nonsense. It has no value in itself, so it comes up with silly stories. However, what I am doing is I'm taking $5,000 to $1 million because I believe it could be our finest hour. And on Thursday, we could go to $200. Now, it's extremely unlikely. No one on the planet thinks it's possible, other than every institution in the world, by the way. And I know because I hang out with these people and I speak to these people, and I've shared it all with you. I have told you at certain times, certain days, institutions would move from one area to the another. I gave you hidden clues. I told you the day before the Bank of Switzerland reported their filing, I'm taking a trip to Switzerland. I spoke to you about my Vegas show 24 hours before you heard the Sands organization, Sands Hotel, Sands, the Vegas connection, had bought into SpaceX. NVIDIA, I told you weeks ago that NVIDIA were correlating and NVIDIA were partnered with SpaceX before the filing even came out, before anybody knew. And now we know they invested billions with SpaceX. Okay, I shared all of this live with you. That's why I've invested all of my money into SpaceX. We are now at, here we go, $5,899,000. I've made $250,000 in 1 year, all on SpaceX. No, not all on SpaceX, Coca-Cola and the S&P 500. Right, now then, as you can see, one of our big guns, one of our big whales has entered the house. One of our entrepreneurs, one of our members that makes money consistently, he knows the biggest gift in life is giving education and community. Rob, please thank Rob. A big whale is in the chat right now, donating his hard-earned money. Big, successful, rich, powerful people know the best gift in life is to give education and support and community.
I can't believe this.
All right, 902,000, 98,000 to go. Will I get to $1 million by Thursday? I believe I will, and I know it's a huge, huge statement. And I'm doing it while not eating. I'm fasting until Thursday close. I started at 7 p.m. last night. I'm drinking green tea and electrolytes. That's it. So, $903, $97,000 to go. So, 80% of you will do nothing. 80% of you will fail. 95% of day traders lose money. 80% of people here will do nothing. But 20% of you, 20% of you will, $96,000 to go. $96,000 to go. This is an all-time high, folks. 96 grand to go to 1 million. No one you'll ever see on YouTube will have conviction like this. Remember, I am not sponsored by anyone. I get offers every day. Everybody wants to sponsor this channel because of our reach, of our commitment, our average watch time. Everyone's a member. 50 grand a day. $95,000 to go. Everyone. And I say no to everyone to demonstrate $94,000 to go. Bloody hell, it's happening quick. All right. So at the end of the day, you know what you're watching here is my experience, my journey. Now, listen, I'm going to say this and I'm going to... $93,000 to go. All in. On SpaceX, 100%. I know what's coming. Every major institution knows what's coming. Every social media influencer is doing the opposite. They're sponsored. They sell doom and gloom. That's why they'll have thousands watching them. And I got 473. I don't care. I do what's right. If you like what you're seeing now and you want to share it out to your friends, please do. But I'm not going to change to get more views. $92,000. $91,000 to go. Am I right? Am I going to $1 million? Well, every institution, every bank in the world agree with me. Every social media influencer thinks I'm an idiot. They think I'm going to zero. All in on one stock. So let me show you now what you could do. $91,000. to go. This is what you could do. And 20% of you will do this. 80% of you won't. $90,000 to go. $89,000 to go. Holy moly. $98,000 to go. My God. All right. So let me show you what you could do, but 80% of you won't do. You go on the homepage. A big whale has just bought you memberships. I'm up $20,000, $97,000 to go. I am up $20,000 today. Look at this, folks. Was Martyn right? Martyn was right again. Martyn was right again. E-I-L-E-O. Martyn was right again. $96,000 to go. This is getting very, very, very serious very, very, very quickly, folks. So, back to what you should do, what you could do. Most of you won't. On the home page of the channel, you have just been donated now memberships. Go to the membership tab. Be successful or be a failure. The choice is yours. I don't care. It doesn't bother me either way. In fact, the more people that short it, get it wrong, do it wrong, the more money I get anyway. And not that I need it or want it. I don't even care, to be quite honest. Right. You got a bronze membership for free. Scroll to the right. Click the upgrade button. Then you can upgrade to our most popular membership, which is Electrum. Okay? Electrum. You've got 30% off. You will now see my trades 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You'll see everything now that I do. You can always cancel, always delete. It doesn't bother me. I make money from investing, not selling this stuff. Now, if you want to, you could go gold and pay another $15 and book 1 hour a month with me. Now, my time is worth $700 an hour. That's what I earn in an hour. You will get it for $15 on gold should you wish to do so. You can cancel whenever you want, delete whenever you want, upgrade, downgrade. The choice is yours. Now you know what to do. 20% of you will do it. The rest of you won't. That's absolutely fine. That's my prediction. Right. Thank you, Rob, for donating. We will go to live Q&A. I just want to go through my final thoughts with you and give you, are we going to do that now? I think we're going to do this now. Right. Okay. So we've got a new service now. It started last night, and this is where we're going now. This is how it's going to be. Our Discord server is the best Discord server in the world because it's the only Discord server where there are no AI, no bots, no trolls, no scammers, and we provide it for a couple of bucks when everyone else does less for $100 plus. I will share all my trades 24/7. I will give you 1,000 pro investors, large whales and some small investors who are all there, handpicked. They all came through a hand-picking interview to make sure we have the best people in our server. We don't let anybody in now. Now it's completely locked down and you have a one-time opportunity once in your entire life, and you only have 1 hour in your entire life to be part of our server. You'll never get a second chance. There is no tomorrow. This is it. This is how it works. Our Discord server will provide 2 on-stage events, live on-stage events every trading day. One-on-one support with me. At 3 o'clock in the morning, you'll know what I'm buying, what I'm selling, what I'm doing. You can talk to me directly. 2 stage events every trading day where you can be on the call in. You can now even book inside Discord with our Candly service, a private one-on-one call now with me. On demand, inside Discord, you can go and you can click on the channel, the one-on-one channel. It's in the pro channels if you are a pro member. And you can click on demand and book a day and a time, 7 days out for general stock analysis, a private video call with just you. You can book that on demand through Calendly. You can book it. You will access my private calendar. You'll book it and you can say, I would like you to do a stock analysis at 3 o'clock on Tuesday. And you will give me in your application form, there's not many spots available. They go all the time. You can book a spot. It'll ask you to give me your Discord username. And at that precise moment, I will video call you and you will have a one-on-one private stock analysis, general stock analysis. It's not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not asking you private questions. I am simply doing what you've asked me to do, analysis on a certain stock. Give you my personal view on a certain stock. I will do that for you on the time that you want, on the day that you want. That is now a new service inside Discord right now. There are spots between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. every trading day, Monday to Friday. That's it. And you select a time. It's a 20-minute spot. You will book and you can have that. Oh my God, we're nearly there now, folks. And you can have that. It's exclusive in Discord, not available anywhere else. I'm not advertising it anywhere else. It is all inside Discord. And there you go. How about that? Now then, if you want to join Discord, if you want all of this stuff, here it comes. 1 hour from the moment that you click this button, and you get one time only, $85,000 to go. $85,000 to go. I'm not eating. I'm fasting until Thursday. Maximum focus, maximum discipline. So let me give you the link to Discord. Now, the moment I acknowledge your link, you get 1 hour and one try only. So if you're a scammer, you'll be kicked out within 1 hour. You get 1 hour. If you're a troll, you'll be kicked out within 1 hour. $84,000 to go. If you are a real investor, you get 1 hour. It protects the network. It protects the people inside. And it gets you in with the best Discord audience in the world. So here comes the link. Here comes Discord. So let me give it to you now. It's been pinned all the way through this chat at the top. But here it is. Now, you get 1 hour from the moment I click on your application. All right? So there is the link. I'm going to Discord now because we've got a stage event happening in 1 hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to Discord right now. I'm going to the members, the application section. All right? And we have 17 people who have just clicked on this. All right? And I'm now going to drop this in. So I'm going to process your application. So I'm going to write this in and I'm going to copy and paste because I'm just doing this for the first time. This is a brand new thing we're doing today. Hi there. You have shown interest in joining our Discord server. You only have one chance to join ever and only 1 hour to fulfill the application. Once you reply to this. The 1 hour clock will start and then run out 1 hour later. Do you wish to proceed? Do not reply or say yes if you do not have the time to complete, as this is your one time only chance. Now, please reply yes if you wish
I
to
can't believe this.
continue. Okay, so
Rufus 6 has become a member.
this is what I'm putting out. Okay, so it says, "Hi there. You have shown. I just spelled that wrong. You have shown interest in joining our Discord server. You only have one chance to join ever and only 1 hour to fulfill the application. Once you apply to this, it's amazing how many spelling mistakes you're making it. Once you reply to this, the 1 hour clock will start and then run out 1 hour later. Do you wish to proceed? Do not reply or say yes if you do not have the time to complete, as this is your one time only chance. Now, please reply yes if you wish to continue." So what I'm doing now is I'm copying and pasting that. Okay. I'm going to write that down here. Later on, I'll do a voice note to accompany this. Right, so there you go. Let me just go through the applications very, very quickly. So I'm responding now to all the applications. There are 17. Just give me a moment. Let me just end this recording here. I will do live Q&A in a second. So if you do reply, you only have 1 hour to complete and only one chance to ever do it. Okay, if you are a scammer or wasting everyone's time, you will be blocked and literally banned. So there'll be no second chance. Okay. Oh, see, Sid, one of our mates, wants to come back. All right. So be careful. When you click yes, that's it. The one-time clock begins, and that is it. There's no exception. Just going through all the applications. This will take me just a couple of minutes. $21,000 to go, folks. Look at that. The biggest, the most dramatic gamble in history. No one's ever done anything like this, have they? No one. And remember, I'm doing it while fasting as well. I'm not eating anything. And again, I keep repeating it all the way through this video. This is not financial advice. You should not follow me. This is my journey. I understand exactly what I'm doing, and I'm not messing about. So please do not do this. Do your own thing. Go and watch a YouTube channel that tells you that SpaceX is going to $50. Go and watch that. Because that's what most people will watch today. And most people will end up giving me all their money. Well, the Discord has exploded this morning. I'm just getting through. The clock will begin when I reply back to you. I'm basically sending everybody now this message that I just told you about. Okay, and if you reply to that, one-time deal, you can apply, and if you mess up, you mess up. This is not for you. I didn't expect it to be this popular. I thought everybody was already a member. I got to be honest. Didn't realize it was going to be quite so as popular as this. I thought everybody already was on Discord. There's about 20 applications. Just take me a moment. I'm nearly through it. I literally had no applications this morning. I was starting a clean slate. I cleared it all the way over the weekend, and I've just started with like 20 and don't even know how that happened. But anyway. Right, any more? If I don't reply to you now, the clock doesn't start until you reply back to me. So don't worry, you haven't missed anything. But I want to start going back to the ones that I've just applied because I've got a huge... I didn't think it would be this popular. $80,000 to go. Okay, I'm just coming up to the last couple, and then we can start the process. And then the stage event will be this morning at 10 a.m. Central, as it is every day. There are 2 stage events every day. Okay, we've gone through all of the applicants. Let me make sure I didn't miss any at the top, and then we will start. 24. My God, how I ended up with that. 1 or 2 just came to the top of the list as I was doing it, so I'll just do that now. There can't be more than 2 or 3, surely. Right, we did it. Okay, so now I've done everybody. $79,000 to go. God, bloody hell! Look at that. Right, now I'm going to reply to everybody. Yes, okay. You know the deal. You know the rules. Here it comes. Let me just double check this is still up to date. You have one, I just got to amend this. 1 hour to do this before application resets. Thank you. Watch the video. Okay, here we go. So here comes your video. Here comes your questions. 1 hour starts from now for our first applicant. There it goes. So I'm dropping these 1 hour times in now. And our first applicant, the clock is ticking. But there we go, number 2. I'm going to get through all this. I'm not doing any fresh applicants now. I'm just doing the ones I've already processed. So if you've had a question from me, then you know you're in. And once if you get accepted, once you've come through the interview process, because not everybody will get accepted. Once you get accepted, inside that hour, you'll have to choose your membership. That includes the whole process from beginning to end. And if you don't complete, it's done. It's finished. Okay. So I'm going to spend a few minutes just doing this, and then I'll come back and do live Q&A. I'm going to process everybody. I'm not calling names out. I'd like to call names out, but for security reasons, we don't share on the show who our investors are, who's joining our server. It's a private community. It's a lot of large whales that wish to be anonymous, so we don't advertise that. We don't record or screen or anything like that. Right. I will end the show in a moment, and once I've done live Q&A, and I will go through and check everyone's application and admit those and ban those who didn't make it, and then we'll have our stage event later on this morning, sorry, 10 a.m. Central. All right, then. So we've already identified that half the applicants were scammers. This is a much better way of doing things. We know exactly who are trying to scam the channel. Right. Okay, that's now done. Right, now I'm going to go live Q&A. Let's go back to SpaceX. We'll look at it. I mean, I'm all in on SpaceX, so it's kind of like it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what I'm showing you. It's the same result. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go to members only now. Switching to members only mode. So what I want everyone to do now is repeat your comments, repeat your questions, and that way I can answer everybody. No one gets left behind. Not one person goes without an answer. Everyone gets their questions answered. And we're going to go back now. So if you want to repeat your question or comment, it will be shared on the screen, and everyone will get their question answered in members only mode. Right. So if you're a member of YouTube, this is the moment you can all have your question answered, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's start from now. We'll just scroll up from where okay. So please enter your comments and questions now, and I'm looking out for them. If we don't get any comments and questions, I'll end this show, and we will get over to Discord for our stage event, and I'll give you a few links. So while I'm waiting for that, there's a few things that you might be interested in. Every month we bring out a t-shirt, a hoodie, and a mug. It's an inspirational t-shirt to uplift you, to keep you focused on winning as an investor. We always vote on it on the last trading day on the show. We vote on what it's going to be. It's all the phrases that I use on the show, all the catchphrases, and we vote. We play a little game. We play World Cup football, and we pick a winner. And you can get your name on the back of the shirt for a $5 super chat, and you get your $5 back. So it's basically, think of it as a pre-order, okay? So this is how it works. This was last month's t-shirt. This is what it looked like. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. It's all licensed. We've got our own washing instructions. All our items are official. They are registered. We've got the signature. We've got the logo, Martyn and Leah, Martyn Lucas, England, America. See how that works, look? The crown, the microphone in the middle, which is the king of the microphone because I'm from England. There's my signature. It's also got the logo on the side. On the back, different colours, ladies' sizes, ladies' colours. Look, we got pink for the ladies, all sorts of things. And we got grey and all that. And on the back, you can see everyone's names, right? So you get your name or your business or your charity or something that you want to sponsor on the back of the shirt. These shirts get worn all around the world. They get seen on social media. You can sponsor the back of the shirt. Now, if you pay more than $5, you go to the top. Bitcoin's Craig, I think he paid $30 for the last shirt, and his name is at the top. So the more you pay, the more you whatever. But you only get $5 back. Now, there are only 72 names that can go on the back of the shirt. Now, once you've got the shirt, you can get a whole range of products. You can actually get a hoodie. You can get in ladies' colors, ladies' sizes. You can see here, look. All right. You can get a mug as well. I love the grey one. This is really popular. I think this one's sold out on the first batch. All right. And maroon's really cool. Make money. Look, the hard part is to keep it. All right. So there's that. And you can also get on a mug as well. And large sizes. Look at this. Look at this. And coming out shortly will be the same range without the names on the back. So if you like the phrase, take care of yourselves and each other and all the things that we say, it's easy to make money, the hard part is to keep it. You can buy them without names on the back. Just look for the ones that say no names, and there's more colors, more designs coming with no names. The link to the shop is martynlucasshop.com. So if you do a $5 super chat right now, you can get your name on the back of the next shirt, which comes out in September. And I will tell you the names that are on the shirt right now. There are exactly 18 left. 18 names left. And normally they sell out on the first hour that we release this. They didn't because we had the big thing with SpaceX going on and it didn't happen. But this time it's taken a bit longer. So these are the names on the shirt so far. 18 names left. You do a $5 super chat. Write the name that you want on, or the business or the charity or whatever you want to promote as it is, and it will go on the back of the shirt. These are the names that are on the shirt for September. Kimberly, Rob, Timothy Rogers, Flipper, 1970 Buckley, right? J-Man, William Bond, DJ Hayes, Potato Family, MW70, Big O, Kevin R. Durrett, Derek Vane, Nonny, Stephen Lewandowski, Martin Young, Workbench Breaks, MS Herrera, Slim Will, Steve Wally, Banana Specialist, Nils Frisk, Shogun, Madam, ABG, Auntie Val. Let the bells ring out, let the banners fly, feast your eyes on Brian Bynum. He bought 4 lines. Brian Bynum bought 4 lines like that. Joey, Nathan Papa, Handy Hero, Justin Lewandowski, Sean D, Sensei News, Burn Dog 89, Crystal J, Vince Bango, Josie Litterman, Steve S, T Young, JJD, Plume, Starlight Matrix, Devonshire Northey, Zach Zeit, High Energy Investments, Elite Chips, Beachfront Java, Robert Elliott, Robert Leiterman, Hans Global, Danatello, and My Soul Satisfaction. There you go. There are 18 names left. $5 super chat. You get your name on the t-shirt, the mug, the hoodie, and if you buy it, you get your $5 back as a gift card. All right. So there is how it works. Now then, well, we do live. Now we're going to do live Q&A. I want to answer everyone's questions. Let's start from here. I want to give you a couple of links that you might find useful. If you are on Robinhood USA, I'm not sponsored by them, but you can get free shares from Robinhood USA. All right. Here is free shares. I get free shares. You get free shares. Everybody wins. There it is in the chat. If you're from the UK, you get free shares of Robinhood I get free shares. You get free shares. This is the app I use. Not sponsored by them, but it's what I use every day. So I'm sharing what I use. All right. If you want Alpha Spread is the software where I know the owner personally. It's how I do balance sheets when I do my one-on-one private calls, which you can book. We can discuss balance sheets, how to read balance sheets. You can have Alpha Spread and follow along on those private one-on-one calls, which now can be booked inside Discord. Okay. What else? Any more links? I think that'll do for now. All right. I will give you my Instagram because throughout the week you can follow my journey as I fast throughout the week. Here is there's my Instagram. If you are an Instagram subscriber, you can be part of that. And if you want X, here's that.
Bitcoins_Craig tipped $5 through Super Chat. Okay, put me on the next one shirt. Same again, Bitcoins_Craig.
Okay, let me write that down. Bitcoins_Craig. Okay, 17 names left. Do that there. Right. And so here we go. At Bitcoins underscore Craig. That's at Bitcoins underscore Craig. All right, there we go. Fantastic. You're on the t-shirt. That is done. All right, marvelous. Let me now read some comments. So we'll start from here. If I've missed your comment, please repeat it. Let's read everyone's comment out, answer questions. Typo correction. How long would you stay in SpaceX for? Stay in for a year or so? No, I'm going to ride this up long term. I can see $500 in a few years' time. That'll take me to be a multimillionaire. So yeah, I'm riding it all the way up. I signed up for the gold member. Can you see my membership? StuMac 1981. Right, let me go and check for you. Let me go and check for you live on the show right now, StuMac. So I go to my memberships. See your members. Filter by gold members. Current level. Gold. Yes. Let's have a look. Your name is StuMac. Gold. Let's have a look. StuMac, you're not a gold member. Just reading it through again, double check. No, StuMac, you're not a gold member. I signed up. No, you don't even have a membership. I could have seen that straight away. You don't have a badge next to your name. You're not a member at all. With the YouTube channel that you've signed in today, you are not a member at all. You don't have any badge. I don't even know why I looked. I should have just looked at your badge. Yeah, you don't have a badge. You're not a member at all. So unfortunately, no. Beating the market again. Yeah. LOL. I need to look at Martyn's net worth to know I'm in SpaceX trade is going up or down. That's right. That's all. That's it. 100%. Where is it now? Where are we up to now? 921. 78,000 to go, folks. 78,000 to go. Are we going to go to $200? Am I going to be a multi-millionaire within well, I could be a millionaire by Thursday and then a multi-millionaire if I don't sell this. Yeah. My portfolio is skyrocketing too fast. They make nappies for that. Why do you keep Tilray on the watch list? Because one of our members has selected it. If you do a super chat, we can put your favorite stock. It's a $20 super chat, and your stock will get the rundown every day. Remove Tilray. Well, if someone does a $20 super chat, we can add one, and if everyone says remove Tilray, we can take it off. We'll have a little poll on Discord later. If everybody wants it taken off, we can replace it. It's your choice. Hoodie is in the wash for the first time. Always a nervous moment. Oh, yeah. Is there another stock? I use the best quality printing. It's called Deflex. Best quality printing. That's why my t-shirts, hoodies aren't the cheapest around, because they're the best quality. Is there another stock we can track while waiting on SpaceX, since most of us are not buying more at this level? Well, yeah, but right now it's the only story in town, because it's everything, isn't it? It's the whole market. That's me, Bitcoin's Craig. Good luck, Martyn. Hope you hit 2 million by the end of the year. That's not likely, but 1 million I would say is. But anyway, thank you. You watch the channel before work. Lovely. Love to have you here, Kaya. Martyn, what's your 2030 portfolio goal? What's next after the million? 10 million. We're going to carry on going to 10 million. I wore my purple shirt out and about Saturday. Everyone thought it was a band shirt at first. A band shirt. I love it. There you go. It's the shirt for Martyn Fest. I love it. Yes. Hello, everyone. Good morning from St. Lucia. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Just reading all the comments. Then we'll go back to Discord, and then we'll go to Discord event. Are you regularly using margin for most of the investment on the show? AlphaSped is good. Got the free trial. Are you regularly using margin for most of the investment? I'm completely out of margin at the moment. I don't need to be in margin anymore. Did you name my DLR? Did you name my DLR? Did you name my DLR? What does I don't know what that means. Did you name my DLR? Dave Raman, do you want me to? You've lost me. Did you name my? I don't know what that means. I'm checking all through the names. I don't have DLR, the date. You've confused me. I don't know what you mean. Have I done something wrong? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? I don't know what you're saying to me. I'm going through my list. I've got my information. I don't see. Oh, super chat. Yeah, oh, hang on. Right. Super chat $4.99 from Dave Raman. This on September shirt. Oh, DLR. Right. Got it. DLR. I've got it now.
At Diesel_Raider tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. Diesel Raider. Fafo.
Right, I've got it now. Did you name my DLR? There it is. This on the September shirt. DLR, September 28th, 54. Right, there it is. Okay, let me add that. There we go. Okay. Yep, that is now 16 names left. Yeah, I've got it now. Now I understand what you were saying. Yes, I get it now. Take that out of there. Dave Raman. There we go. I've got it. This is why I write everything down on notes. Did we just have a FAFO as well from Diesel Raider? FAFO. Right, FAFO's gone on. And that means we are now 15 spaces left. There we go. I've updated that. Okay. Dave, I've done it. Okay. It was 5 not USD, hoping that count. It makes no difference unless it's bigger than that and jumps. It's at $5, £5. No, because we've got ones at $20, $30 anyway. So it makes a difference anyway. Martin, Ron Barron has famously predicted a market cap of 30 trillion. Yeah, that's right. That's 2000. Yeah. Yes, I can see that's possible. It's so hard to measure, but of course, if Elon is building cities on Mars, not on Mars, but if he's building, if first of all, if the AI and the Starlink expand at the rate we're expecting, well, then yes, we can triple, quadruple the size of SpaceX now. If we land on the moon and we're building space stations, you know, I don't know how you equate those numbers, but yeah, huge. Matthew Booley, great. Martin, when your portfolio hits 1 million, are you going to be celebrating? Yes, I am. I'll become a millionaire. Why not? Vertical aerospace really having a dip. Yeah, all of that sector has collapsed. We said it would, and it's no surprise. All of this was totally predictable. We told everybody it was all going down the toilet. It's sad to see it, but it is what it is. We tried to warn everyone. The worst one was Archer. This is worth $1.50. Everybody piled in, borrowed money, said it was worth this, and we said no, it's not. It's only worth a couple of bucks at most. But there it is. Yes, David, I've done it now, mate. All in the thing. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Right, I've got for all the questions. So now what I need to go and do is go back to Discord and see if any of my applicants are successful, because they're on the 1 hour. They're running out of time. So here we go. Video. Okay, the first person's been accepted on the Discord. You've got about half an hour left, I believe it is. Dropping in congratulations here. Okay, here we go. Make sure this is correct. You have now the remainder of the hour to choose your subscription, which will unlock your channels and perks. If you don't subscribe, you'll be removed from the servers. You now have a waiting list to join. We have... All right. Okay, so your remainder of your hour continues now. So we're getting applicants who have answered the questions correctly, which is nice. There you go. Upload. Congratulations, you are in. And I've got to manually set these now. Mike. Sorry, I shouldn't have called the name out. Apologize. Didn't mean to do that. All right, there's the first one. Okay. 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 Accepting your account. We'll have our stage event in half an hour. And remember, if it's not completed in the hour, it'll cancel forever. Next one. If you've applied and not had a reply from me back yet, your hour hasn't started. But if you've had a response back, then your hour has started. I've seen now the ones that are doing it correctly. They're now being admitted in. They have their half an hour left. Remember, it's not your right to join my server. It's a privilege. It's a special thing. So take it seriously. Don't mess it up. Another one. No, yeah. Right, thank you. One of our friends, I can't read the names out for security reasons, but nice to see one of our friends has made it into Discord. You now have half an hour to go to get your application sorted out. Please give me more on answer. You didn't quite get the question right. So if you get the questions wrong, that means you've not watched the video. This is the purpose of this. Some of you aren't going to get it right. Some of you are going to try and scam it, cheat it. And if you do, that's it. You'll have to join somebody else's server. You won't be joining this one. Okay. Okay. We've got half an hour to go before our Discord event. We'll be over there in a minute. All right, another one done. Yeah, well done. The person that got it wrong, spot on. Let's drop that in there. Okay. I'd love to call people's names out and tell you who I'm dealing with, but I want Discord to be exclusive and private. Yes, you now need to choose your subscription. You only have just 30 minutes left, and there'll be no other chance to ever do it again. It's a very exclusive Discord server. So just follow the information above. You've watched the video, you've replied, look on the links. If you need help, you can open a help ticket in our server and our team will help you. But you need to do this for yourself now. If you need any help, just open a ticket and our team will help you. Thank you. I'll give this person a help ticket. Copy the ticket. There is your ticket. All right. Okay, next one. Okay. Hi there, this is Martyn Lucas, the owner of the server. All you need to do is go in and out of the app and it will reload. It's just not downloaded yet, and the information is in the video. You need to watch the video, otherwise you'll be given the wrong answers and you won't get your opportunity to join the server. So don't guess, it's just go out, back in again, and you'll find it'll be there fine. All right, thank you. There you go. Okay, let me see if I've got any more, because we're going to go over now to the Discord server. 80 grand to go to become a millionaire live on the show. Will it happen? Will it happen? Let me see if we've got any more applications I can take care of before we go. We're going to go over to repeat of today's show. So if you missed it, yes, we have a couple new applications. So I'm going to process the next couple that have asked to join. And then we're going to go to Discord, and then we're going to replay all the information that you've missed today. There's another one. I am 61 years old and I'd like to be a member because I want to become better at trading stock. I found you on Instagram. Ah, lovely. Yeah, our Instagram has gone, our Instagram has absolutely exploded. We're going viral on Instagram. Yeah. I think that's everybody. Did I miss anybody? Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Right, I think we're all done. The ones that didn't apply, they'll be all rejected in a moment. And that'll be it. Spot on. Good. We can go over now to Discord. One, never. Okay, correct. This member can join. Are we going to hit $1 million? What do you think, folks? Okay. There we go. You're in. Upload that. Let me accept you. Nice to meet you. There you go. There you go. Our friend here. Ah, okay. Two more minutes of this, then we're going to Discord, okay? We've got a stage event. I've got to set it up as well. There's that. Let me give you the video. All right, no more applicants now, please. It's now closed for today. I've got to go to Discord now for our stage event and our trade setups. There'll be another opportunity in the closing bell this afternoon. Okay. I think we've encountered one of our scammers already. No, sorry, we don't take cryptocurrency as payments. You've got an opportunity there to click on the ticket for our team to help you. If you don't choose to do that, unfortunately, your application will expire and you will not be able to join again. You have just about 20 minutes left. Thank you. I'm always nice to people, but you just know full well you're talking to a scammer. But I'm always nice. Right, guys, let me set up Discord for our stage event. Create an event, stage channel. It's for everybody today. On the Monday morning, everyone can join. After that, it's all pro members throughout the week. So it's for everyone. Biggest week ever. Remember, I've not eaten now since 7 o'clock last night. I'm on a 4-day fast while I focus on all of this. 10 a.m. is the event. Drop that in there.
At TH1 Suede 3th Gaming tip $2 through Super Chat. Please stop winning, other channels are crying lol.
Please stop winning, other channels. Please stop winning, other channels are crying. That's their fault. They tried to lie to everybody, didn't they? So now they're losing all their money. That's their own bloody fault, isn't it? That's their own bloody fault. Selfish people trying to sell nonsense, and that's their own fault, isn't it? Right. Create an event. Let me copy the link. Drop that into there. The announcement. So the event, the stage event for everyone is now set up. Everyone, there you go. Event for all members. Expect 200-300 people today on Discord. Live event or stage event. It's going to be pretty crazy. There it is. Publish that. Now what I need to do, my last job before we go is create this as a replay on my extra channel so you can see what you missed this morning. There's lots of good information this morning. So I'm going to add this to our extra feed. Unlike Bloomberg, we play the same stuff every day. Have you seen that? If you go to Bloomberg, it's the same video every night. For years, we play you today's restream, what you've just missed. But the purpose of it is it gives you the opportunity to talk to live investors, not just watch a replay on your own. What's the point of that? It's the idea is you can watch it and discuss with different time zones, different nationalities, different languages that open up at different times. So we replay. So I'm putting this show right now into the extra channel, which I've done. I'm now going to show you me doing it so you can actually see that I'm actually doing it. I'm going to give you the link now. Discord is now closed. All right, so it's done for today. So live now on extra. Drop that there. I'm going to replace the pin. Replace the pin. And if you look here, you will see me now go to the extra channel, replay what you just watched. So let me turn off closed captions. All right. So if you watch here and I shift over to here, there's the extra channel where we're going right now. Go over to here, separate systems, separate computers, separate internet. This is, I should have a camera on me over here, shouldn't I? But I just can't fit one in there. Refresh the screen. You'll see it change in a moment. You'll see it all happen. Scroll to the top. And then it takes a few seconds. Take it back to the beginning. And you'll see it go there now. You can see I'm changing it. And there we go. Right. So that's where I'm sending you now. It'll automatically take you there, or you can click on the link at the top. Everybody else, I'll see you on Discord. We're now going to cover what you missed this morning, but you can talk to people live in the chat. And I would be surprised if there's not anybody already in there. People from different nations, different countries around the world watch at different times. Which Daisy? Refresh that. And there you go. Ninja Cowboy is already in. You can see, look, people are coming in different time zones, different around the world. And this is how you're helping us become the first 1 billion channel in the world, because we reach everyone different times. Hi, Ninja. And you can discuss the show. There you go. Excellent stuff. Now, it's free to watch, free to listen, but if you want to chat, it's a 99 cents membership, because it keeps the bots and trolls out, because it is 24 hours a day. So if we didn't have it, if it wasn't a membership channel, it would be completely ruined by everybody talking nonsense 24 hours a day. So we don't do that. Now, you might want to, well, before I just leave you, on the homepage of the channel, there's the network. There is the extra channel. There is the clips channel. I've turned the ads off. There's no ads. It runs for free. You can see all clips of the show. Remember, I told you every 30 minutes, I put out a live stream. I put out a clip every 30 minutes, 24 hours a day on the clips channel. You can watch without any ads, any memberships. There you go. There's the music channel. If you want to see my live concerts as the World Piano Man every Friday night. And the extra channel is where we are now, running that 24-hour stream. So there you go. Right, I'm now going to go over to Discord. I will check Discord now, make sure everybody's okay. If you've got a problem, create a ticket. But your hour is nearly up. It ends on the hour, and the Discord event starts on the hour as well. I'll see you all back for the closing bell. I wish everyone the best. Remember, we started a fast. I'm not going to eat now until close on Thursday. Please do not follow me. This is not medical advice. This is not health advice. This is what I do to laser focus, recycle my body, and get my mind very much on the job in hand. And it's all about becoming a millionaire on Thursday with SpaceX. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. I will see you back on Discord in 15 minutes. I will see you back for the closing bell later today. And I will see you on Extra as well in a few minutes. That's it from me. Have a wonderful morning, wonderful afternoon. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.